Hello Barca fans, welcome back to the channel. Today at the new Camp Nou, we're bringing you the latest construction updates showcasing the incredible scale and ambition of this legendary stadium coming back to life. From massive structural elements and compression ring preparations to visible progress across the lateral zones and goals, today's update is packed with important developments. Some areas are moving faster than expected, while others are quietly preparing for major installations ahead. So stay with us, because what's happening today will shape the future look of Camp Nou. We start in the Tribuna area, where the situation is currently very calm. The central wall in this area is still not painted black. Most likely, this will be completed at some point during the week. Apart from that, the area looks clean and organized. Earlier this week, we saw workers removing the wooden boards from the shop terrace area. Now, almost all of them have been removed, with only a few remaining at the front. This section is clearly moving closer to its finished look. At the moment, there is very little machinery visible in the Tribuna zone. No boom lifts are operating, and activity on the upper levels is minimal. Most of the equipment used during the match appears to still be stored away. There is at least one crane visible in this area, but overall, the Tribuna remains quiet. The cafeteria diamond area also shows no major changes. With nothing new happening here, we move toward the other diamond section to check for updates, especially regarding glass installation. In the diamond zone, there are no new glass panels installed. The situation remains the same as last week, with glass installed up to the first entrance door. Several panels are still stacked nearby, ready for installation. In the south goal corner, a boom lift is actively being used to paint structural beams white. These beams are already fully painted, including the ones on the right side. Similar work was also observed here during previous visits. At the moment, the vertical supports for the slats have not yet been installed in this area. Diagonal supports have already been installed in the upper sections. Additional work is ongoing on the beams, including grinding and surface preparation. Sparks are visible during this process, indicating finishing work rather than major structural changes. A concrete pump and mixer truck are operating near the corner, pouring concrete in upper sections. No slats are being installed today, and the crane used for slat placement is not present. With the Champions League match approaching, heavy work is unlikely until after Wednesday. Slat installation is expected to resume later in the week, possibly on Thursday. We are now facing the lateral area, and the first noticeable update is a newly lifted structure on the right side. This structure was previously located near the north goal corner and has now been moved into position. There was some earlier confusion regarding the name of this element. It is now confirmed that this piece is called a radial beam, not a capital. From now on, this terminology will be used consistently when referring to this structural component. In front of us, we can see that reinforcement and formwork have already been installed in the area where part of the wall was previously cut. This section only needs concrete pouring to level the parking entrance. A worker is currently preparing and painting one of the beams using a roller. The surface is being cleaned first, likely due to water accumulation from yesterday's heavy rain and hail. Once cleaned, the beam is painted to complete its finishing layer. Yesterday's rain and hail left water standing on several beams, which is now being cleared by workers. The weather conditions were extreme, and with no roof currently installed, everyone on site was fully exposed to the storm. Moving toward the slat installation zone, no active work is taking place at the moment. Many slats remain stacked in this area, and it is unclear whether they will be installed in the north goal corner or transferred to the south goal. In the lateral section, nearly all slats have already been installed. Only a small number remain missing between specific sectors. Attention now shifts to the compression ring pillar area, where yellow components were installed previously. Additional scaffolding has now been added on the left side, indicating active preparation. Back near the corner, the radial beam is clearly visible up close. Its massive size highlights the enormous load it will eventually support as part of the roof structure. These elements will play a critical role in the stadium's final form. Workers are currently adjusting temporary safety barriers on elevated platforms. These adjustments suggest ongoing preparation for lifting operations or further structural installations in the immediate area. There is still a significant amount of work ahead, including slats, the compression ring, and eventually the roof installation. The remainder of 2026 and even 2027 will bring major milestones as the stadium continues to take shape. If you enjoyed the update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.